Hello and welcome back to Montana with me, Mrs. Sim Gamer. You will have noticed we got to work, started off straight from the last episode, weeded the backfield and fertilised both. Now, the slurry isn't really working on my fields. It isn't giving me the pH level that I need. So I've made a decision. And that decision is, I've swapped to a dry box, and the dry box is obviously going to be used for fertiliser and lime. It's got a nice big capacity as well. And what we're going to do is produce our own fertiliser. So let me just go to productions and find, I think it's in productions, this one. I have downloaded a couple of mods. Yeah, here they are. So it's 35,000. So instead of using the slurry to put onto the ground, we're going to use the slurry to make fertiliser. This is one of them. I think... yeah, I might put them along here. So this is the slurry version, and this is the manure version. So I'm going to get both. And the other thing that I've decided to get is, and it's probably going to be in buildings, silos, is a fill point, so somewhere where I can go and fill. Oh, that is so cool. Why didn't I not see that as my multi-fruit silo? Damn, I love that. Right, concentrate. So that's silos. I just need to find the one that I've downloaded. Oh, these are gorgeous as well. Yeah, this is the buying station. So small silo set with a buying station. And I'm looking for a buying station. That's what I'm after. So I can, instead of going to the shops, I can just pull up here and buy the bits that I want or need. I think I'm going to put that this side. Over here. And the idea is I can just pull in there and get my lime. Let's tidy this up over here. So painting. There we go. So I'm going to turn this into a drivable area as well. Oops. Sort of went into the grass then. That was a bit silly of me. A bit clumsy. There we go. Okay. Right, let's test out this buying station. So I've already put 10,000 litres in here. This does have the capacity for 18,000 litres. So start filling. Come on. It's supposed to be a buying station. Odd. Let's just go under it again. Turn on crop sensor. Yes, always want crop sensor on. Not sure. Okay, so we'll come back to that. I'm going to have a look as to why that isn't allowing me to buy. It should have come up with the option for me to select between them. I don't know if this needs any lime. No, I don't think so, but We'll drive over it anyway. There we go, that bit does. So there are random bits on this field which need work. I have noticed this one in particular. I was trying to get some fertiliser applied to it, and it was only taking it in batches. You would have seen me sort of trying to find where those spots were, where it was needed. Okay, good. This has a lovely working width. It's the same working width as my other one, 42 metres. But the idea of... I'm just going to put that on a worker a second. The idea of that silo is so that we don't have to go to the shops. Yeah, that's a bit odd. Let's go and find it again. Where are you? It was a bit further along, but I just want to look at these as well. Here we go. I swear that said buying station. And it's not coming up with it there now. Oh, I've just lost 30,000. Oof. What a waste of money. Okay. That was really weird. Alright, buying station. Let's find one. I'm going to have a look in here as well. Distributor, no. I know what it looks like when I get there. But I definitely want a buying station, so I don't need to keep on flipping between going to the shops and back. It just takes a little too long. No. Okay, so it's definitely not in there. It is in here. Let's check this one. Silo extensions. No. It's very odd, as I downloaded specifically buying stations. And what am I doing wrong? Container, maybe? Here we go. It's under container. Small buying station, but it's 100,000. Wow. Woo. Actually, while I'm here, I'll buy that water point. That'll save me from driving over. Oh, fieldwork field station. This is the one I want. Right, that's the free one. This is the cheap one, and it also offers you 25% discount for buying in bulk. Yes, this is the one. That's not in the way, is it? No. Let's pop it there then. Just landscape that nicer. Sorry everybody, I was looking in the complete wrong location. That doesn't help, does it? There we go. Okay, where is it? I apologise, I dumped a... How rude of me. Dumped a tractor in the way. So I did actually upgrade this little spreader to a 10,000 litre capacity. I think I will keep it, just in case I want both. I don't know actually, that seems like a stupid idea and I've just said it out loud. Seems silly to keep stuff that I don't need. Alright, let's unload here. Yeah, let's sell it. It's a brilliant spreader, but we've already got one now. Sell, yes. Okay, good. Right. Wasn't worth me upgrading it then, was it? I made the decision, you know, not really wanting to, but I made the decision to switch to the dry box. I think it is the sensible decision, purely because it can do both. And we can still use our slurry, it just means we need to do a production. So let me just take over from the worker. Actually, let's go check that filling station. Let's make sure that's working okay. And we're not losing anything with this. We've got the width, the working width is really good, and we're gaining capacity. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, let's swing around here. It's going to be a bit of a dump point, I think, for swap outs. Yeah, great. That works beautifully. Okay, good. I'm going to grab this one which I abandoned here as well. And I'm going to get this finished off because this episode is actually going to be for our poplar. As I mentioned in the last episode, we are working on that field over there. But I didn't want to go into the next August 2 and forget to do this. So let me do this, the field prep work, and I'll bring you back in once I'm all set up and good to go over there, over on that field. I cannot wait, I'm so excited. See you soon. You will notice the money has increased. Of course, this trailer was full of wood chips, so I had to go and empty the wood chips. But to empty the wood chips into that production, I had to sell a load of things. So I ended up getting busy without realising that I was going to be busy. So, here we go. The moment we have all been waiting for. Let's hope it works. Yes, it does. Oh, I'm just too excited. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Wood chips coming out. I've got wood chips coming out of my ear holes, really, but wood chips is what has provided us the progress on this map. The fact that we managed to buy this field with poplar in, and the one to the left with poplar in as well, kind of was a nod towards wood chips. Hey, if you want to do well here, wood chips is your thing. So I'm excited. I'm excited. This is only going at 6 miles an hour. Don't blame it. It's quite the task. Let's have a quick look at it from this angle. Chomp, chomp, chomping away, and I love it. Look at that. What a setup. What a setup. And of course, we bought this forage harvester months ago. I was waiting and waiting and waiting for one to come into the sale. But at some point you just... Whoopsie! Promise I haven't been drinking. I've just gone a bit wonky there, haven't I? I was waiting and waiting and waiting for one to come on the sale, and yeah, it just didn't happen. Just didn't happen. So here we are. Here we are. first strip and we've already got 27,000 litres. Now I have to say, that is more than I was expecting. Much more than I was expecting. This is quite the machine. And of course, with this modded header, you can achieve a lot more, a lot faster. So let's head on down here and see. I just can't quite believe it. This is going to need to go into the silo for sure, because I'm going to need to spend some time. I've got hundreds of thousands of litres in the production chain at the moment. I need to spend time selling the products. I've probably got $1 million worth of products sitting there already. The other thing I'm probably going to do is extend this field that way towards the trees. So I'm going to get the plough out and extend, and then plant in some poplar. I will need to get a planter for poplar. I don't have one. I don't believe the one that we have now can do that. Need to check. Let me put a worker on this. Let's just have a very quick look. I'm quite confident it's a no. Oh, it's a yes. Well, I didn't expect that at all. Okay, so we can use that to put poplar in. I'm not going... That's probably not the way it's done. I've planted poplar before, and you get them in a... I just want to see how he copes with this. The trailer on the back. Not too bad, actually. But can it line back up? Probably better than I did, actually. Probably better than I did. Right. Yeah, so I'm thinking of ploughing up there. This, I remember, I believe you don't need to replant this. So if I plough and plant in, hopefully it should grow at the same rate. That's the hope. That's the hope in the dream. It's the dream, right? It's the dream. So I'm going to take thumbnail pictures and hop back in the harvester myself. And yeah, let's get this field done. Let's get this field done. See you soon. 100,000 litres harvested. We've put it into our silo. Daylight. Looks like the night sky has just switched off its light. So I am going to sleep. I'm going to go into 5 a.m. is a really good time for here. You get the morning light is stunning. So I start at 5 and finish early. So let's pull out. Well, it was in July. Obviously, August is a lot darker then. Okay, well, we'll get started anyway. We can It's very easy to do this type of work in the dark. Let's head on over and keep going. I do need to put some lighting up, so maybe this is an opportunity for me to do so. Let's just have a look. Decoration, lights. Maybe this is a good time to do it so I can actually see where we need lights. So let's get one over here. That seems to be a good, sensible spot. This is going to be quite expensive. But with us playing with seasons, it is more likely that we are going to need to work through the night more often than not. Okay, good. We also need one this way, facing this way. There we go. Where to put them here, though? This is the tricky thing. So here it's quite easy. We can just put them at the back in the trees. Out of the way. I can't there. That's as far as I can go there, so... That might always stay a bit dark. Well, it's a start. It's a start. I'm still considering configuration of these fields, so I don't want to put lighting down just yet. In the middle. But it is better in this corner already. Whoopsie, let's unfold the pipe. Over eager, that's my problem. It's better in this corner already with this lighting. That's for sure. I can see what I'm doing. Ish. This is very good. Very, very good indeed. This is a very relaxing job, just watching it come out the back. And this header is making short work of it. Daylight will be upon us soon. I do have the time back to ×5. I realised I put it on 1 when I was doing that work around the yard because I just didn't want to rush it. Right, I'm going to get back into this. I'll see you soon. On to the forage harvester. As you can see, I did quite a lot of it, but I'm keen to start ploughing. I also went and got myself this little mini plough. It's 6 meters. It only cost, I think it was 8,000. I also made it orange because I'll keep the ploughs the same colour. Reason is I want to expand round here, and using that big plough just would be very difficult. So I'm going to expand this little triangle, because it's a little bit of lost space, to be honest. Right, let's drop this down. Allow create fields. So just this little triangle here. I need to try my best to make it not too tight. These fields don't need ploughing, do they? Sorry, let me just turn field info back on. Apologies. Where are we? Field info on. Oh, it does need ploughing. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it all needs ploughing up anyway. Fine. That's fine. We can plough it all up. In some respects that might actually help us, because we're going to be shaping this new field anyway. I'll come and fix that in a minute. I need to make that look a bit better. Again, I don't want to get too close to the edge, but I do, as I say, maximising your space is so important. Okay, there we go. Am I happy with that shape? Yeah, that seems okay. I do need to fix that a little bit at the end. This little plough is good. For example, over by the cornfield that we purchased, I want to make that a little wider. So I am definitely going to need the smaller plough there as well. Okay, let's make this a little bit sharper here. So let's come from the corner and go... I actually messed it up a little bit. Don't particularly want that. Let's go plants. Let's just put a little bit of... Actually, not plants. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Flipping between the two. Let's just put a little bit grass down. I think I will just close that off there. I know it's a bit of an odd texture. When that grows, I'll put some grass down. I know this doesn't seem like much, and you might think, oh, that's a bit of a faff just to add that little triangle. But my focus, as I said, is always about, to maximise profits, we need to maximise the land. And that is exactly what I'm doing here, maximising land. Alright, let's get this all churned up. Lovely. Okay, that bit's done. Let's fold this up. It's really cute. It folds just like the other one. Such a good size. It's such a good size. Now, I have had a look down this side. I feel this is quite a nice... We probably could get another strip down here, to be honest, and then make this a little thicker, and then one more strip here to make this thicker as well. So let's... Oof, God, I should do death count, really. The amount of times I hit into these things. Oh, I would have been speared so many times. Okay, so now I just need you to use your imagination. I'm going to go all the way down here. Alright. This is when I wish I had some form of drone mod so I can show you my work in progress. Okay, so that is going to go along there. And let's pull this one back. Am I going to go further? I probably will go further, you know. Okay, I'm going to plough this way first then. Oh, is this full? Has this got another 200,000 litres? Excuse me, madam. Yep, let me take over. I will take this over. So that's 400,000 litres so far, and we've got a big chunk to go. I'm quietly confident that we'll get 600,000 litres of wood chips off of here. And we all know what that means. Big, big, big money. Big money. It also means I probably won't keep both of these as poplar. So I need to have a little think about what I want to put in and which field I'll keep as poplar. Maybe this new one, because we're ploughing it up. We'll put something new in there. We need to do samples, soil samples, etc. So maybe that's the one we'll use for something new. Maybe we'll do some winter wheat or winter barley just to get the ball rolling. It is coming into that time. August, sorry, apologies. September is that time. So yeah, we have options. We have options. But I don't think we're going to need 2 lots of poplar fields. That's a bit excessive, especially if we are going to get 600,000 at a time. Let me just switch that out. Yeah, let me go to the section here. You can see it's rolling on up for us. Beautiful. It's really great.
With both hands raised, I need to feel some love and catch some grace. Oh, I sing in the day at the top of my lungs, hoping you hear an echo of my love. Oh, my soul has gotten dirty from the world. They tried to tell me that I wasn't your little girl, like a pearl at the bottom of the sea. Is the treasure that I found me, you and me. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 oh, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. I stand in the distance, but you still call my name. I'm happy with the silhouette I say. All the closer you get, the more that you will see. Oh, I've got to try and hide my mess, all my ugly. Oh, I stand before you naked. I can't lie or try to cover who I am. Oh, the skin that was broke touches my hand. You said you love me more than all the grains of sand. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 me now. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 me now. I'm there beside you on the cross. You said you had to save who I was lost. Well, I'm lost and in need of some saving. Then you looked at me and you said, I see you in heaven. Oh, I will stand before you one day. Will you look at my soul and say, ah, yes, I knew you, and we walked as one. Oh, depart from me, you stranger and unknown one. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 me now. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 me now. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 me now. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 me now. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 me now. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 me now.
Well, that's the end of another episode. As you can see, all the poplar is now done, harvested. We have 175,000 in here and about 450,000 in the silo itself. We also, you would have seen me working and ploughing out some new fields. So I've left enough space between, oops, it's a little bit feisty, this harvester. I've left space between the fields. I know at some point I was going over like concrete, so please forgive me for that, but I want to maximise the area. At some point I will tidy up the edges. It does look a bit messy at the moment. It's quite hard to get it completely accurate. But to be honest, it's not a bad job. We've made good use of the area. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 new fields. We've expanded one other. I'm going to expand this poplar field as well, but I'll do that once it's ready to harvest. Next episode is going to be me collecting the soil samples for all of these fields. fields. It's going to take me quite some time unless I buy them. Buying them is probably going to cost me an arm and a leg, but let's just have a very quick peek. Okay, so for example here's our new fields, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's select this one here. See, that's not so bad. I'll purchase that. Oh no, it's 18,000. Okay. Okay, it's not even recognizing that as a selectable field. Yeah, see, that's 11,000. So yeah, it looks like I will need to do it myself, especially with these new fields. It doesn't recognise them. So yeah, I've got my work cut out there a little bit, and the edges need tidying. That is going to bother me, so I will get to that as well. As you can see, our animals are thriving. And yeah, I'll get this all done in August, I think, so that we can go into September and do some planting. Now, I think I've reached the limit of this silo, believe it or not. Let me just try and reverse. Yeah, I've reached the limit. There's a million in here. So actually 564,000 litres plus the 175 in here. Way over the 100, and I thought it was going to be 600,000. We exceeded it, and I'm absolutely chuffed with that. Very successful setup. Really, really successful. I'm so happy with this and what we've bought. It's going to make a huge difference to our farm having such good equipment. Needs a good old clean down after being so busy. I'm going to need to drop this off over at the production in the next episode, but to do that I'm also going to need to empty and sell some products, so it may be a case I need to do some of that offline, and you'll see my bank balance just hop up. One other thing I did notice is the money was going down whilst the guys were driving, and I'm wondering if I have the setting as... No, see, that's all off. So what was the money trickling down for? Not a clue. But I think you'll agree with me when I say that was a very successful harvest. And in the next episode, let's find out what soil we have in our new fields and get prepped. Get prepped for September, where we could put in wheat or barley, even a little bit of canola maybe. But as long as they're out, this is the question: do we want to plant too much in there? I really do need to leave some fields available for potatoes, for maybe sugar beet, for more corn, because I need to be thinking about my pigs. So there's a lot to consider. But the pigs can eat barley and wheat. That is another thing. But again, that you don't want to give them just grain. They need that root crops. They need that protein. So there's a lot to think about here. And really, base food, I should probably look at getting something for base food to to mix food for them. So yes, a lot to think about, but a very exciting journey to come here in Montana, and I can't wait for you to join me in the next episode. Bye for now.